Hey guys, a couple years ago we did a review on the Klinger Stingray, and I grabbed one for the Glock 36 and really happy with it. In fact, so happy with it, it's been my go-to holster for the Glock 36 for all these years now. I do own a couple others, but I've always gone back to this one. And I think it's largely in part just the fact that it is a really nice fit, it's very comfortable, and it just wears well on me. So I've been very happy with it. And I bought that, like I said, 3-4 years ago or so, and did a review. And I think it's my most successful holster review. I think it's got like 30 or 40,000 views, some pretty decent number. Not in fancy numbers, but overall pretty decent. So recently, Klinger got a hold of me and said, "Hey, do you want to try the new V3?" And of course I was like, "Heck yeah!" So I grabbed them, sent me one for the LC9, which you can see here, and it's quite a fancy looking guy, and it's actually very well made. Now I've got like 4 different holsters for the LC9, and they vary in price and quality. And I do have some non-kydex, some like nylon ones, but I don't use them anymore. I am kydex only nowadays, guys. After going to kydex, there's no going back. Let's kind of be honest. It's, occasionally I'll use a leather holster, but that's a rarity. So this guy is really one. It's ambidextrous, which is cool because it's set up with 2 places that you can put the pocket clip, which is awesome. And you can also see that it has holes in it for an adjustable cant, so you can wear this kind of how you want. You can see currently it's set up with a pretty heavy cant to it, which I really like, and that is my preference, is to have that heavy cant. I just feel like it prints less. You see you have Chicago screws down here, so it does make this a little adjustable as far as tension. Now this showed up to me with no issues with tension. It actually, as you can hear, has a really good snap to it, and it's not coming out. It's actually a very good fit. You can see it is molded to the gun very well. I'm assuming the pinch point is here on the trigger guard is where the pressure is, because obviously that tightens it up and does that. You can see the a very high channel there for the sights, so you do have a lot of room if you have big aftermarket sights or excess sights or something like that, which I think is really important as well. And they didn't add a lot of extraneous, some holsters are just big, and that really bothers me. This literally, like, right to the end of the barrel, right to the trigger guard, very form-fitting. The sweat guard is, just a little shy of the gun there. Some of them stick up and they can be really painful. Like if you got a little bit of a gunt, they can bite in. I'm finding that that's not an issue with these. You can see it's double sweat guard, so that way if you do reverse it, you don't have an issue with that. So I think it's a really nice form for this gun. Like I said, it's a really nice retention. I didn't even have to adjust it. You can also see that the safety is covered, which is awesome too if you don't want that accidentally turned on or off, as well as the magazine release. Now you can, if you really push, get to it, but because this is kind of raised, it does make it difficult to push. I have had issues in the past with this being hit. Well, it's in the belt, but I have not had an issue because this is far enough away that it protects it for when, like, what happens is it's in your belt and you lean up against a table sometimes and it can push it. I haven't had it happen with this because that, like I said, it's kind of pushed away from it and protects it. So you really have to work to actually hit that. Pocket clip is a 1.5 inch molded kydex that, of course, is, you can see, screwed down there and away from the base to protect the firearm. Very good snap to it, very deep. This is really nice. The shape is very aggressive. It holds to my 1.5 inch double nylon technical belt. I have one of those belts. It's 2 pieces of nylon sewn together with like a steel band in between it for a belt. It fits very snug on it and sits very well on the waist. And you'll see some footage, hopefully, of me modeling this off with my fat gut and kind of see how it fits and how it draws from that. But yeah, with that cant, this sits, kind of forward just enough where I think it doesn't print very much, and it's very comfortable to wear. I've actually worn this we moved an RV. I helped move the in-laws RV, and so that was a lot of getting down in the dirt, crawling around, jacking, moving, turning things, and all that. I wore this for the entire day, and I forgot it was on, to be honest, because it holds so well and holds tight to the body, and did a terrific job of just not being there, which is what you want out of a holster, to not know it's there and not have issues with it. So great holsters, great price point. The clingers are just really nice, and my other one has stood the test of time and just been, we got trouble in the studio, so we're going to cut this down here. All right. And just say, I've been very happy with these historically. I purchased my first one. This one was sent to me, and I've been very happy and used it for all these years. And that's tough when there is such a big and good market for holsters, and the clingers just have a really good reputation, and they've just really just put out a fantastic product for the price. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and want to let you know they got the new V3 out there, some minor changes to it, still a good price point, lots of good options and varieties, but great option for us lefties, great options for people who want a decent holster for not a lot of price.